Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to talk about Monday Night Raw from, I guess, technically tonight, last night, whatever, whenever you're watching this. What a show. What a Monday Night Raw. You expected a lot with the stuff with teased with Uncle Howdy, Drew McIntyre segment, the stuff continuing with Liv Morgan, and Dominic Mysterio. Seth Rollins returned tonight, which was pretty unexpected. I didn't hear any rumors that he was returning this quick. Man. But at the end there, with Uncle Howdy and the White Six appearing, they did a fantastic job. Just absolutely phenomenal. Look, I'm gonna say this, I think Bray Wyatt would be proud. And I got kind of a little emotional during that, because I was just thinking, man, Bray Wyatt would be proud of his brother, Bo Dallas. And hopefully it'll be this group will keep the momentum, because I think they done a very good job. After all the QR codes, they done a very, very good job of this, and it was just cinema. You know it's good when Bray Wyatt was, when Ryback was said, Bray would be proud. Would no doubt be proud of Bo Dallas. And it was just crazy what I was watching. You see Chad Gable back there beat up. I don't know why this felt so funny. He took 3 L's in a span of 3 days. Took 3 into just tonight. And the streets were saying that Gunther got packed up too by Uncle Howdy. I think it was Gunther. Well, actually, I don't know. But I don't think it was. I think it was a backstage production guy. Because if it was, like, say, Gunther, they would have highlighted it like they did with Chad Gable. It could have been a production guy, but it could have been Chad Gable. But man, Triple H got packed up too. Or it could have been somebody else, but I thought it was Triple H, but it might have been Gunther, because he was on the ground, it looked like Gunther. But I want to get into this show more. But it was just excellent, and seeing Chad Gable of all people. It was just cinema. And also starting with Seth Rollins coming back, and it's official for Money in the Bank. Seth Rollins versus Damian Priest going to be official, and that's official. Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio. Dude, I know it's a storyline, but I don't see how he doesn't fold. Bro, it's excellent. I gotta give this show an 8 out of 10. It was excellent. Everything I wanted. And it might be one of the best Raw shows, I'd say, all year. You had the White Six Massacre. The Intercontinental Championship picture is looking strong. You have Sheamus, Braun Breaker. I think Ilya Dragunov can be in that title picture. The Intercontinental title picture is great. You got more of Liv Morgan seducing Dominic Mysterio and Damian Priest back there. You had Money in the Bank qualifiers, 2 good Money in the Bank qualifying matches. Drew McIntyre quits WWE. It's just storyline, by the way. But that was a great segment. Just one of the best shows all year. One of the best Raws all year. And I know it's a good Raw when I don't get that spaced out feeling. The show kept me into it the entire time. You know, sometimes there's segments where, hey, you're not feeling it, but I was invested the whole Raw. Invested. Really, really good show. And the fact that this show was in Corpus Christi, Texas, of all places, and it was good. It was good. The crowd was good tonight. I was kind of shocked because Corpus Christi's Texas crowds are never really that good, but they were good tonight. And that has to be one of the best Raws that I've watched, and one of the greatest endings that I've seen. This is what long-term booking gets you, people. There's like 5 stories going on Raw. And this was just such great producing. The presentation. That's what makes a wrestler or a group, is their presentation. And I liked the presentation of Uncle Howdy and the White Six. I think the wait was worth it. The wait was worth it. It's really the gimmick was a cult with Bray Wyatt being the evil cult leader before he passed away, sadly. But I think they made him proud. Hopefully he's up there, smiling. I knew they would do it right. I knew they wouldn't want to disappoint him. And poor Chad Gable can't catch a break. But the massacre is here. Let's get into it. So Seth Rollins comes back. He returns to start the show, which I ultimately wasn't expecting. I didn't hear anything. We've not heard anything that said, "Oh, Seth Rollins, he's going to return soon." That sounded like an excited arena to welcome him back. That was really out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting it. I'm happy Seth Rollins is back, because when he had that injury, I'm like, he's going to be out for a while. But he really wasn't out that long. That was a way sooner return than I expected. And it looks like he'll be facing Damian Priest, obviously, as I mentioned at Money in the Bank. That's going to be a good match. I really thought he'd be out the rest of the year, but it must have not been as serious of an injury as we thought. He was still competing on that leg after all. He might just tweak something that needed maybe something that needed tweaked, maybe a few months of recovery. But he was out 2 months. It really wasn't that long. It was out of nowhere. It was a legit surprise, because you didn't hear anything that was saying, "Oh yeah, he's gonna return soon. He's gonna be on Monday Night Raw." But it looks like pretty good segment as well between the two, of Damian Priest and Seth Rollins, and they're going to have a world heavyweight title match at Money in the Bank. But honestly, I think it's going to be a good match. I have a feeling Damian Priest will lose, because SummerSlam's around the corner. No way he's going to be champ by then, but then again, I don't know, because Gunther kind of gets into the situation at SummerSlam. I don't know. But Gunther will definitely get his shot at SummerSlam. It's either going to be against Seth Rollins or Damian Priest. So whoever's champion after Money in the Bank, yeah, good luck. You ain't going to be holding the title after SummerSlam. But I'd like to think he wins and we get Gunther safe, and they taste it. Remember, long-term storytelling. They teased Gunther and Seth Rollins before Seth Rollins left. So that's long-term storytelling. I ultimately think Seth wins, so you can get that babyface heel dynamic, because I don't know if you want a heel versus heel for the championship. But I don't know, but we'll see. But yeah, that's ultimately is what's going to happen at Money in the Bank. I think Seth Rollins wins. We have Gunther Seth. Gunther wins the belt. That's just what I think, but who knows? Then you had Adam Pearce and Alpha Academy backstage. Chad Gable basically begging for another title match. Adam Pearce said he'd go back to the back of the line. He called Tozawa Mr. Days Off. I forgot what he called Maxine. He called Otis his number one disappointment. Come on, Chad. And since he said that, he's like, "Ooh, I want somebody tonight to wrestle." And he got Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman ended up beating Chad Gable. But then there's what happened after the match. The segment, what happened after the match. So the Alpha Academy's basically done. Hutros finally snapped and shoved Chad Gable to the ground after he slapped his owl in the face. We know what Chad Gable has to do now. The Creed brothers. And Otis, he's finally faced, but it felt like it was another tease than a blow off. I felt there should have been more, but they are kind of dragging it. But they weren't. There was like a segment that's like they were leaving, and I don't know. But you can't just give it all away one night on Monday Night Raw. But I felt like there was another teaser, but I don't know what's gonna happen. But ultimately at 9, I believe it was 8 p.m. Uncle Howdy, the Twitter account, tweeted, "We're here." So that was great. Triple threat. There was a Judgment Day backstage segment. Whatever. The Money in the Bank qualifier, first one. That was very good triple threat for the ladies. Money in the Bank spot. Liv Morgan showed up with Dominic's cow vest, and she ended up costing Zelina Vega the match. So it looks like we're getting Liv Morgan and Zelina Vega for Money in the Bank because they don't really have anything else for Liv Morgan. But Io winning was the right call. You could have had maybe Kiana James win, but Io Sky, she should be in the Money in the Bank ladder match. But I can see this playing off as a way to extend the Ray versus Dom storyline as well as the Dom and Liv storyline. Liv versus Zelina, you know, that could lead to Rhea's return, maybe. I don't know. That's just an idea. But the match was pretty good. All three ladies looked very good, and Kiana James is a very good wrestler. Zelina was good here, but Kiana James is really underrated. Yeah, pretty much. So we got a Sami Zayn segment. Braun Breaker and Sheamus interrupted this. Generally didn't think they would be going to this, but this does not bode well for Sami Zayn having Braun Breaker. It's not going to end well. And then you had Braun Breaker versus Sheamus for the right to challenge Sami Zayn. That was a banger, pal. So maybe Braun wins, and I don't know. The theme song for Braun Breaker's alright. And then you had Carlito beat Dragon Lee in a solid match. Drew McIntyre segment where he just quit WWE and in kayfabe, he deactivated his Twitter. And Triple H got involved and tried to level with him, and Drew didn't want anything to do with him. That was all great. And what if he attacks CM Punk Friday in Chicago? This is long-term booking, pal. Dakota Kai, Kairi Sane versus Kayden Carter and Katana Chance. Kayden and Katana win after Lyra distracted, but feel bad for Dakota Kai. She deserves better. Then he had a backstage segment where Io Sky, it looks like they're teasing maybe a breakup. Maybe Dakota Kai go be a single star. I don't know. Braun Breaker versus Sheamus. Really, that was a banger. It ended a DQ though. And then Breaker speared Sheamus, and then Kaiser started attacking him, and then he was going to go, I believe, I don't know, drop kick or something. Braun Breaker runs across the ring, a phenomenal camera shot, spears the fuck out of Ludwig Kaiser. It's just unbelievable how fast and just athletic this guy is. He's just so fast and athletic. And then you had Dominic and Liv backstage, and he was trying to get that vest, and he was zipping it down. Damian Priest comes back there. Oh, that was funny. New Day and Karrion Kross backstage segments. I don't know if they split the New Day. Money in the Bank qualifier, Jey Uso versus Finn Balor versus Rey Mysterio. Jey Uso ended up getting the win. Look, I know a lot of people were complaining about. I don't know if anybody was complaining about it because everybody was talking about the White Six, but I think Jey Uso deserved to win. He should be in Money in the Bank. And don't worry, Finn Balor's gonna have a last chance match. Finn Balor wins it, he'll get him Money in the Bank. Don't panic. I feel like that's what they're gonna do. There's no way both of them are in. And then I already talked about Uncle Howdy appearing. My thoughts on at the beginning, but I thought if in case anybody missed it though, the presentation was immaculate. Bo Dallas or Bray Wyatt's gonna be so happy up there in heaven. How they produced it, how great it was. But yeah, I'll give the show an 8 out of 10, the best Raw I think of the year. But I mean, yeah, that's really hard to say for this video, and so, yeah, until next time, Peace.